Hi everybody. As promised, I'm here today to teach you how to make some quick, easy money. Now, I'm going to tell you, all right, unless you get tons of referrals, you're never going to get rich doing this. However, I'll explain how I use it and how these two places work out well for me. But some things you should know first so you can qualify for most of the surveys. Firstly, you should say you work in a suburban area of a major city. For me, example, I grew up in a suburb of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So I put that. And I've memorized the zip code of this city. Elwood City is the name of it. It's a suburb of Pittsburgh. And yeah. So say you live in a suburb of a major metropolitan area. Second, say you are white, but you will have the option of, well, let's say, force multiplying the selection by saying that you're also Hispanic. So say you're white, say you are Hispanic, say you are 29 to 32 years old, say you have at least one child, age 6 to 8. Next, say you work in the industrial manufacturing area as the head of your company's tech department, the IT department. Okay, say you have at least 500 people that work in your company, but you don't have more than 900 people. Okay, now these are the things that will get you into the survey, and here's the things that will keep you out of a survey. At the beginning of all these surveys, it usually asks you if you're employed with some type of media or a marketing company or the government. You always want to answer this no and click the bottom option that says none of the above. You'll notice it because it will usually say, do you work for a marketing company? Okay, you go through these surveys, and once you're in the survey, by giving those facts that I just told you, you always want to select the middle option of all the options given to you. There'll always be multiple choice or yes or no. Okay? You always want to click yes, and you always want on the multiple choice to select the middle answer. Okay, the first site I use to make some quick, easy money. Like if I want to take 20 minutes and make $5. Okay, the links to these two sites I use will be in the description. Now, for this first site, I'll make 25 cents for each time somebody signs up. It's not much, but I'm here to help you. And this site is called qmee. Okay, it's a mobile application. You can find it in your Play Store or whatever store you have. Q. And of course, my connection on my other phone is very slow today. It's spelled qmee. qmee paid surveys. Okay. Now, this is good because you do not need a minimum dollar amount to cash out. You can have 2 cents there, and they will send it directly to your PayPal immediately. Okay. Now, that's the first site. Now, this is good, say, if you have to go somewhere you don't have enough money for gas, and you can easily make $5 in like 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, I took one survey already and I've got $1.75. So one more survey and I'll be good. Okay, the next place is where you can make the big money, but it is a little more difficult to get their surveys. Now, these have some big paying money surveys, like $5 to $7. And this site is called superpay.me. And when you go to Superpay, you'll want to go to this CPX research surveys. Now, let me just show you. Make money with paid surveys. When I checked, there was a couple $5 surveys. And yeah, none of the other surveys are really worth even wasting your time. Your surveys, powered by Cint. That's what you want. And here you go. There you see $2 takes 5 minutes. Almost $6 takes 5 minutes, and on down. $4, 5 minutes of your time. Now, you won't hit these surveys that often. You'll probably get into 1 out of 2 surveys with the information I gave you, and they're very specific, and you'll probably hit 1 out of 4. Now, this is the part that's a little bit shady. If you have a problem doing it ethically, then just do it regularly and make, spend an hour, make $12, $15. I mean, it's some good pocket money. However, what you will do on the surveys of this site, as you can see, we'll go back to qmee because they have something much easier. You go down and it gives a history of your surveys. Okay? Now, it'll have how much they were worth and, as you can see, what they're about. Here's one for $2.99, but that's 20 minutes, so I could get that down to maybe 10 minutes. Okay, if you've completed one of these surveys, remember the answers. Go to another device, whether it's another phone or whether it's a computer, and use your second internet connection. Set yourself up a second account. Use completely different things that I told you before. Like if you say you're a woman, in the second account, say you're a man. If you say you live in Pittsburgh, okay, second account, say you live in Philadelphia, for example. And remember the answers, because if you get this survey here done, for example, in 20 minutes, when you go to do it a second time, you'll get it done in about 5 minutes. So in 25 minutes, you'll have made $6. Okay, that's over $12 an hour. 14 if you're really doing the math well. And just keep repeating. When you're sitting there with your free time, or you're bored, or you're watching your TV shows, or even if you're bored at work, go and do this. It'll add up. Okay, I will leave the links to these two in the description. There are, of course, hundreds of other sites, literally, but these are the ones that pay off the best. And they help me out greatly now. But however, when the pandemic first hit, I stayed alive by doing these surveys because nobody was coming for business. Now, You will, of course, need a verified PayPal account because they pay instantly. This qmee will pay you instantly no matter how much you have there, if it's 2 cents. The other one, the superpaid.me, you have to get $1, and they have an instant payout. You can, every 8 hours, you can do an instant payout. And the money gets there, well, you click the button, you go to your PayPal, and it's there. So I'll leave the links to these sites with my account in the description so I can get a little bit of referral money. Now, as I said on the qmee, I only get 25% if you sign up and you complete one survey. Now, here's where you can make big money if you have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of friends. But on the Super Pay Me, you will earn 25% of everything they make. So let's say I get a bunch of you guys, let's say 4 of you guys to sign up, and let's say each of you make $5 a day. Well, I'm going to make $5 a day because that's 4 times 25%. And it's unlimited. You could have 300 friends. There's this guy from Canada that makes about $5,200 a month just by his referrals. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to message me and I'll answer you and help you in any way. The links will be in the description.